Give me that one.
Copy that for that.
Yeah, give me that one.
We'll get out of this office. Has it started?
Hi. Yeah. A lot of people saying hi.
Can they hear me?
Yeah, just talk. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Very well. Yes.
Hi.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, welcome to Terrace in Adelaide, and we're going to take you through a quick tour of our ground floor to start with, and we'll take you up and show you the other common areas and some rooms. So follow along. First of all, we're going to go to our family kitchen area. Come on in. Okay, so this kitchen area you can use. All of our apartments have their own kitchens, but you can come down and use the facilities down here. We also have a pool table and a table tennis table down here, and some other tables and chairs, and access to our backyard area, which has a basketball court, or a half-court basketball court.
Yeah, giving a lot of hearts.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And as we walk this way, we're just going to show you some of the events that we hold here at Terrace. So we hold lots of different events throughout the year. Some of these are from last year. So we went skydiving, we've had a big winter party, native animals come in, lots of games nights, different food events. So we change it up and it changes around. So we're always looking for new ideas. And this is some of the events that we have coming up for this month. So I'm going to show the calendar. So cool, that'll do. All right. And we'll take you through and show you some study areas. Okay, so down here we have some study rooms which you can use and different areas for studying. And we'll just take you around and show you the laundry as well. Right. So we have the laundry on site. The laundry is accessible 24 hours a day. It's a cashless laundry. All of the payments are loaded onto your room key to pay for the laundry. And you can come down here any time of the day or night. You do need to provide your own laundry powder and your own laundry basket. It's $4 for the washing machine and $4 for the dryer. And the dryer gives you 80 minutes to get your clothes clean or dry.
You won't hear anything, but I can see that.
Okay. We'll go to the gym next.
Yeah.
Did you grab a key?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. No idea what I'm doing. So we're going to take you outside and go to the gym. So the gym is the one thing you need to leave the building for. You do need to come outside to get access to the gym. Okay. So come on in. Someone in working out. So this is our gym, and again, without COVID, you would have 24/7 access to the gym. At the moment, it's slightly restricted, but this is also free. There's no extra charge to use the gym.
Some people ask about the charge of the laundry.
Oh, so for the charge for the laundry, it's $4 for the washing machine and $4 for the dryer. So we'll go back inside.
Can they install the washing machine there?
No, you can't have your own washing machine in your room. So we're going to go up and show you some of the common areas of the building. So we just have to wait for a lift. We'll grab our next lift. Okay, so with the lift, you just need to scan your key to get the lift to come.
Some people ask about the gym room. Is this work 24/7?
Not at the moment. So at the moment the gym access is limited just because of COVID, and we need to know how many people are in there. Outside of COVID, it is unlimited access. So we're just going to go up in the lift, so we may lose you for a few moments. So just wait. Has it dropped out?
Yeah, because when you move, so some sound.
Oh, okay. Oops, sorry. Is it working? Yep, okay, so we're just going to take you through and show you the lounge and theatre room. Come on through. Okay, so welcome to the lounge living area. So you have access to this space at any time of the day or night. And we've got this area as well. There's lots of power points, so you can plug in your laptops and your phones and everything up here, and there's a balcony outside as well. We'll just show you the theatre room. Hi guys, say hi to people. We're on a live stream. So this is this is our theatre room. So you can come in here, chill out, watch some movies. We have karaoke and stuff in here as well. Thanks guys. All right, so we're going to go back up the lift and we're going to take you up and show you one of the study spaces. So just bear with us and we'll just wait for a lift. We'll show you some views while we're waiting. So the view gets better as you go higher. So we're just waiting for a lift.
Is there lots of people in the theatre room?
So hopefully we may leave. Whoops, no, you're all good. Third floor. That's all right.
Is this going up?
Yeah, we're going to
Right,
7.
cool.
We're going to lose them again or not? Let's let her out.
Right. Yeah. Thank you.
Bye. Any more questions?
Yeah. And they asked about the study room. Do they need to book for the study room?
No, the study rooms you can use if they're empty. So I'm just going to show you the library. We have 2 of these. Come on in. Lights on. So we have a.
Yes. The second is fine. Yeah.
Yep. And balcony outside. All good?
Yes.
All right.
Do you want to ask them, can they see us? Or how about the signal?
Have we still got them?
Have
Have we still got everybody?
Yeah.
Yep. Alright, so we're going to go up and show you one of the games rooms now. So I'm going to go back up the lift again. Whoops. Sorry, long waits for the lift. Alright, I'm going to go back up in the lift again, so hopefully we won't lose you guys. Alright, so we'll show you one of the games rooms that we have. So come on in. So this, we have two games rooms. This one is set up with an Xbox, a PlayStation and a Nintendo Switch. Has a little balcony outside as well. And we have some games available at reception, or you can use your own games and there's no charge to use this space. And our other games room is set up with tables and chairs. We have lots of board games available at reception that you can borrow. Everything from Monopoly to Mahjong. Alright, so we're now going to go up and show you our rooftop. Need that left, Kinshi. Sorry, we've got a long wait again for the lift. We need a specific lift. Alright, so hopefully we don't lose you guys again. No need to book, it's a first in, first. Alright, so we'll take you up to the roof. Coming out. Stop. So welcome to our rooftop terrace. Sun shining. It's a bit windy up here at the moment. So you have access to this area as well. And we're unique in student accommodation in Adelaide, that we're the only accommodation that has both the rooftop terrace and the outdoor backyard space. Alright, so we're going to go down and show you some rooms now. So hopefully we've still got everybody, we haven't lost anyone. We're going to wait for the lift to come back. Does anybody have any questions while we're waiting for the lift to come back up? Sorry.
The condition's not very good.
Yes. Alright, so we're going to jump back in the lift again. Follow us.
$176 people are looking.
Okay, so the first room type we're going to go and show you is a studio. Right on.
The mirror in the elevator is so cute.
It is. Let's turn some lights on. Oops. Alright, come on in, everybody. Welcome to one of our rooms. This is a Studio Plus apartment designed for just one person. In these ones you get everything to yourself. So you have your own bed, your own desk, kitchen and bathroom. This one's set up all nice and pretty so you can kind of see what you can do with the space. So these have a nice wardrobe in them and there's cupboard space above them all as well. Oops. And then you've got...
about, can the couple stay together?
Unfortunately we can't have any couples here. The only way you'd be able to do it is if you booked a twin room and you would both need to have a contract, but they've only got king single beds in them, not a queen.
Can ask about then, is it check-in, can they check in 24/7?
Can't check in 24/7. You need to check in during office hours. At the moment that's anywhere from 10 a.m. till midnight. And even on the weekend, so anything after 10 a.m. till sort of midnight on the weekend.
And they ask about, can they bring their friends come and stay, just come and play, or?
So you absolutely can have friends over to come and visit, and you can have friends in your apartment. They can come in and you can have dinner and everything together. Depending on the apartment type, you can have friends stay over in your apartment. Or they can book what we call our short stay rooms. If they want to stay for more than 3 nights, they can book a short stay room and they can stay in the same building, but there's obviously a charge for that.
And they want to know about the size of the bed.
Okay, so in this room the bed size is a queen size bed. Our studio standards, which are a slightly smaller room and a slightly different layout, they have a double bed in it. And then we also have a studio premier, which is bigger than this, so it's still all the same things, but it's a bigger apartment, and those ones still also have the queen size bed in them. So we're just going to show you the kitchen and the bathroom. Okay, so you've got your own fridge and freezer, voila. And then with your own kitchen it comes with a convection microwave, toaster and the kettle are included, and then you've got lots of cupboard space as well, so there's lots of space in the cupboards for you as well. Cool. And then we're going to take you into the bathroom and show you the bathrooms. So everything one person needs. The mirror, nice big mirror, and there is a little cabinet in behind the mirror as well. Toilet. Come in, and then in behind the door we have a shower. So shower's quite a nice big generous size for one person with the shower in there as well.
About if they cook, should they tell them have to turn on the range hob?
Okay, yeah, so using the kitchen, the electricity in your apartment will only work if you have your key in the little slot, and our kitchens have what they call a master switch. So you need to turn on this one, which means that your range hood will come on automatically while you're cooking, and then you can use all that. So that will help eliminate setting off smoke detectors and that sort of thing as well. Each of the rooms also has their own individual air conditioning, so you can set the heating and the cooling to temperature that is comfortable for you. And all of the apartments also have at least one window that opens, so you can let some fresh air in as well. So some of the rooms have one big window like this one, some have 2 windows, some have 3 windows. I think there's even one apartment that has 5 windows in it, so just depending on where they are in the building. So this little area here is like a little eating nook, so an extra little space.
Someone asked about when was the apartment built?
So the building is only 2.5 years old. We opened on the 1st of February 2018. So everything in here still looks quite new. So some of the apartments, if you move into, there may have only been 1 or 2 other people that have ever lived in that apartment before you. So we're going to take you down and show you what we call one of our cluster apartments. So this is one of our 5, 6 and 7 bedroom apartments.
Someone asked about the air in the room. Is this? Can change the air to the room. Someone asked about the noise in the room. Can it avoid the noise? Can it play the piano or can it sing in the room?
Yeah, so you can absolutely, make some noise. If you make it too loud, your neighbours might complain. But during the day, you're more than welcome. We've had people that play the pianos and stuff. If it's getting later at night, I suggest that you play with earphones in so only you can hear it. But yeah, you can have people over. If your housemates don't like it, I'm sure they'll let you know.
And they ask about the bill. Is the rent include all the bills?
Yeah, so your rent includes all of your electricity, water, gas and internet. So you don't have to pay anything else on top of your rent.
And they ask about if they send their kids come here to stay, can the parents also stay over?
Depending on the room type that you've booked, you can stay in the same apartment. Otherwise, you could book a short stay room if you wanted to come and visit, and then you're staying in the same building. So this apartment that we're in now is a 6-bedroom apartment. So there's actually 6 bedrooms off of the corridor. So each bedroom has its own bathroom, and there's just a shared kitchen area. So I'm going to just take you in and show you one of the bedrooms. So come on in. So this nice space for the bedroom. So this is a 6-bedroom plus apartment, has a double bed in it. So these come in 3 different sizes. We have standard rooms, which have a king single bed. A plus will either have a king single or a double. And then a premier has a double or a queen, and the room size gets bigger as you go up a category. So these have a slightly different size wardrobe in them, but still have the extra cupboard on the top. And the great thing about most of our apartments is that you can put your suitcase under the bed. So the beds are high enough that you can hide your suitcase.
And they asked about the security of the building.
So, and then again, each of these bedrooms has their own bathroom. So the bathrooms are the same no matter what room type you're in. So you get this entire bathroom to yourself.
They have 2 questions. One of them is the security. Is the building have 24/7 security? And another question is regarding the room cleaning. Do they need to do the room clean, or Activa will be responsible for them?
So with the questions regarding the cleaning, so you're responsible to keep your own apartment clean and tidy. You can pay to have a cleaner do that for you. So you can book that through the Activa website. You can request for a cleaner to come in and you would pay for that one. We do loan vacuum cleaners, mops and brooms at reception that you can borrow to help keep your apartment clean. And any apartments that have shared space, then between you and all of your housemates, it's your responsibility to keep those common areas clean as well. And the other question regarding security, there is staff accessible 24 hours a day. So we don't have an actual security guard on site, but the front doors get shut at night time. So the only way to get in the front doors is with your key. And if you have any issues, no matter what the time of the day or night, either there'll be somebody at the reception desk or they're available on the other end of the phone. So I'm just going to take you through and just show you a shared kitchen area. So there's obviously some people living in this apartment at the moment. We've just borrowed their apartment. So this is only one of 2 apartments that actually has a balcony. But in the kitchen areas, they have TV and lounge chairs, and then there's a dining table, and then a slightly bigger kitchen. So these shared apartments have a 4-burner cooktop. They have a dishwasher and a full-sized oven in them as well as the little convection microwave as well. So, and then sharing the space in these and sharing the fridge as well. So if you lived in one of these, you're responsible for keeping your own apartment clean and tidy, as well as this common area. Okay. And so we're just going to take you down. We're going to go back down the lift, and we're going to take you down and show you a twin bunk room. Walk too fast. Alright, so we're just going to jump back in the lift for the last time, I think, for this broadcast. And we're just going to go down and show you a twin bunk room. So not all of the floors have exactly the same rooms on them, that there's a mixture of room types on every floor.
Going down.
I'm just going to jump in this one and go down to 1.
Light floor.
Is there any worry about the air quality in your room?
The air quality in your room. So the air in Adelaide is very clean and fresh. It's very nice. You can open the windows so you can let fresh air in. And then if you choose to, you can use the air conditioner in your room. So you can just have either the fan going, you can have it hot or cold going in your own room. So I'm just going to take you in and show you a twin bunk. Okay, so this is the cheapest room type that we have, and the studio is the most expensive. Okay, so this is a similar size to the studio. All of the furniture that you see is included. And so these are set up with obviously the 2 bunk beds, 2 desks, 2 lots of chairs, 2 wardrobes. The bathroom is still the same as the other rooms, and then the kitchen is similar to the studio that we showed you as well. And you still have your own TV that you can share in here as well. Okay, so that is the end of the tour.
I was going to ask about the wardrobe. Is there any lock?
So with the wardrobes, there are no locks on them. So in these, you're sharing the entire apartment with somebody else. So if you don't know that person, it may be a little odd for some people, but there are no locks on any of the wardrobes. The same as in the kitchens, which are a shared space, there's no locks on any of those individual cupboards either.
And they like the painting in the lift, so maybe you can explain just maybe show them.
So the artwork that's on the mirrors in the lift is part of a project called the Poetry Project, and the artwork is done by one of our residents who's very talented, and at the moment the artwork gets changed over about every week to 2 weeks. So each lift has different artwork in it, but it's part of a program called the Poetry Project.
Someone asked about that. Can they choose their own roommates?
If you're wanting to choose your roommate, if you're staying, you want to live with your friends, then you can choose to live with that friend and we'll do our best to accommodate, but we can't choose a roommate just based on nationality.
Let's show them the artwork.
In the lift?
See the artwork.
In a specific lift?
Yeah, we'll just hold the lift and show them. This is very special. Ask them if there's any question.
Oh, good. So we've got some really nice views. So at the moment we're up on the 9th floor, and that is the view from the window, so you can actually see all the way through to the ocean. Oh, it's full of residents. Do you want to show the artwork?
Can I show the artwork to the audience?
We just want to show the artwork. That's right. We'll let you go in a second. Do you want to come back out? Does anybody have any questions?
No, usually the weather is very good. Do you want to just answer the question from yesterday one by one?
Do you want to do these?
Yeah. Or we go to 7th floor or 8th floor?
We'll go back down to the 7th floor to one of the study rooms and we'll do some question and answers for you guys.
Someone asked about how many floors here?
So the building is 15 floors of rooms and the 16th, whoops, the 6th. Grab a chair. Sorry everyone, I just dropped the headphones. Okay, so the building is 16 floors. The 16th floor is the rooftop. Level 1 to 4 we classify as low floor rooms, and level 5 to 15 are classified as high floor rooms, and there is a slight price difference between the two, between low floor and high floor.
They cannot understand what is rooftop.
Oh, so the rooftop is the deck area that we showed you with all the tables and chairs right up outside on the top of the building. Should we do the questions from yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay, so some questions that have been sent in from yesterday. First question, is there a parking lot near the apartment? Unfortunately, Atira doesn't have its own car parking, but there is on-street car parking around the building. You do need to pay for it on some of the days, so you will need to check the signage. There is also long-term car parking nearby, but you would need to contact the individual car park operators for the cost for those. Some of them do monthly, I think even yearly payments for their spaces, but you would need to check with the individual car park operators for that one.
Okay, someone asked about, is there any room type allowed couple?
Unfortunately, we can't have any couples here. If you did stay, you would need to book a twin share or a 2-bedroom apartment if you wanted the apartment to yourselves, and you would both need to have a contract. So unfortunately we can't have any couples stay in studios.
Okay, someone asked about, is there any promotion under the COVID-19 if they book now?
If you contact your uhomes agent, there are some promotions offering free rent and free laundry credit, but you'll need to contact your agent for more details about those. Okay, so question 2 from yesterday. If you make a booking and there's no way to get here due to the COVID outbreak, all of our bookings have a 48-hour cooling off period. So you get 2 days to, if you change your mind and you want to cancel your booking, you can cancel at no charge. If you cancel your booking more than 14 days before your booking is due to start, you would only lose your holding deposit. So that's the first, which is equivalent of 2 weeks rent. If you cancel within 14 days, then you would lose your holding deposit. But there are, at the moment, you can change the date of your booking without any penalty if it's because you can't get here due to COVID. So with the borders being shut, if we have proof that you can't get here, then we're happy to change your date and defer your date even as far as next semester or next year without any penalty. Again, speak to your uhomes agent and they'll be able to help you to change your booking if you need to.
Okay, someone asked about the pets. Can they have a pet in the room?
You can't have any pets here at Atira, unfortunately. So no pet policy. Because you can't have pets here, we do try and have some of our events with animals throughout the year. But unfortunately, you're not allowed to have any pets at all in the building. You can have some plants, but you can't have any pets. So the next question that we've got from yesterday is, are roommates of different genders? If you're friends and you're a boy and a girl and you want to live together in a twin share or a 2-bedroom apartment, we will accommodate that as long as you both agree. Otherwise you would get roomed with somebody of the same gender. In our 5, 6 and 7-bedroom apartments, they do have mixed gender because you have your own bedroom and your own bathroom, but we do also have some girl or some female only apartments as well. So all of the residents that live there are girls. So it just depends on the room type that you book.
Someone asked about, can we accept short staying?
Yeah, so you can stay here for a short stay, so up to 1 month, and those rates are booked on a nightly basis. It works out slightly cheaper than a hotel. You do need to be a student or a family member or friend of the resident that's living here to book a short stay. So the next question from yesterday's list is, do we always charge for cleaning when your lease is ended? We do. We have very high standards of how the apartments need to be returned back to us. So the cleaning fee currently is $36 per hour. So the cleaner that you leave your room when you depart, the cheaper your cleaning fee. So if it's nice and clean and everything's tidy and almost looks like it did when you moved in, you may be only paying for 1 or 2 hours of cleaning. If it's messy and you've left lots of rubbish and everything behind and there's marks all over the walls and you've never cleaned anything, you might be paying for 5 or 6 hours of cleaning. So are there any, I think we've covered this one, any discounts now? Again, that one we'll go back to speak to your uhomes agent, that there are some specials that they can offer you at the moment. What else have I got? Is there a 24-hour supermarket or convenience store nearby? We do have about 300-metre walk away, so it's a sort of a 5 to 10-minute walk, depending on how fast you walk. There is a 24-hour convenience store. We have one if you head west of us, and there's another one if you sort of head northeast of us. We're also quite close to major supermarket, so Coles supermarket here in Adelaide, and we're also close to Chinatown and the central market, so great place to go to get your fresh fruit and vegetables. And of course you can also get your groceries delivered, so you can use any of the food delivery services. They will deliver here to the building. You can get your groceries from Coles and Woolworths, which are the 2 major supermarkets. They will deliver to the building as well. And there's some other delivery services here that you can use as well.
Someone asked about, can they submit the application for 2021?
Yeah, absolutely. You can book now for next year. So just contact your uhomes agent and they'll be able to book that through for you.
Any restaurant around here?
So there are some restaurants on the same street as us that are nice and close. So some popular ones with our residents is Kin Thai, which is a Thai restaurant. We have an Australian pub called the Cumby, which is just down the road from us. They do really good food as well. And the other one, I forgot the name of the noodle place.
The Vietnamese restaurant.
Yeah, and there's a really good Vietnamese restaurant, which is really popular with our residents as well. So there is lots of other options close by. What's we got? If you can, so somebody's asked, can they change rooms if they're not satisfied with their room or their roommate? You can. You need to just come and see us at reception and fill in a room move request form. We only allow you to move once. There is an administration fee of $65 to move rooms, depending on the reasons for moving, but you absolutely can move rooms if it's because you want a different room type, decide that you don't want to share a twin with somebody, you want your own space, you can absolutely upgrade to a different room type. In that case, then you would just pay the new rent for that room type. You will need to sign a new contract, but we can do that for you at reception. And one of the other questions about the lease was, can you cancel it partway through your lease? You can, but there are penalties that will apply. So if you cancel your lease partway through, you will be required to pay what's called a break lease fee. This is a fee calculated by the government, and it depends on how much time is left on your lease. The other thing is you are still responsible to pay rent on your apartment until somebody else moves into that apartment. So you're paying a break lease fee, plus you're still paying rent until somebody else moves in. At Atira, we do have flexible check-in and check-out dates, so you can choose what day you move in and what day you move out. So that should eliminate some of the need to break your lease partway through. So you don't have to move in on a Monday and stay exactly 6 months. You can move in on a Tuesday, you can move out on a Thursday, and we have flexible dates. So as long as your contract is more than 21 weeks, anywhere up to 48 weeks. So depending on the length of your contract will depend on the rent you pay per week, but you get to choose what day you move in and choose what day you move out. Do we have any more questions? Okay, so I think that's it for now, but if you've got any more questions, go and speak to your uhomes agent. Hope you've enjoyed looking around Atira, and hopefully we'll see some of you come and live with us soon. Goodbye.